Yo, what is up, guys? Today it's a favorite average gamer here. Today I'm doing, in honor of the new FNAF game, a FNAF character tier list. And just as I look here, it doesn't include any of the new characters, I don't think, which is, I guess, fair enough. We don't really know a lot about it and stuff. But we're going to be ranking them off of S, A, B, C, or D tier. Yeah. So overall, there's a lot of them, so some of them I might not remember, like, does Wood Chipper even count? Like, Shadow Freddy, someone like that. Where's Shadow Freddy? There, Shadow Freddy. I wouldn't even know him. Okay. And we're going to be ranking them off of story, gameplay, and just personal bias, like design and stuff. Mangle. Decent substitute for Foxy, not Proxy, not Star Wars The Force Unleashed. But yeah. Overall, I think in terms of like gameplay, B tier, and design is pretty cool, but overall really not important to the story. So I think I'll put her in a solid B tier. Balloon Boy. Snuck through the vent and I think stole your flashlight batteries, as well as a pretty lame design. Kinda contemplating B or C tier. I think C tier. JJ, very much the same case, although fun little Easter egg, so I'd say better than Balloon Boy. Freddy from FNAF 2. Gameplay, I can't say is much better than Mangle. Design is pretty much the same. I'm assuming this is Withered Freddy, I think. I don't know, I haven't touched the games in a while. But overall, I think cooler than Mangle. Actually, no. But overall, better story presence, but a little lamer gameplay. Withered Bonnie is a lot cooler than both these characters, just because of how cool and scary the character looks. Amazing what you can do if you remove the front of someone's face. Bite of 87 or 83, one of those. You get what I mean. Withered Chica looks very... Yo, what the hell? Yeah. I don't know. Withered Chica looks very, weird, spastic. I think just because of that, I'll put her in C tier. Not a lot of story presence there. Withered Foxy, on the other hand, looks cooler than Freddy, and has a good, you know, a fairly decent story thing. All no, you know, dead children stuff inside. So I think I'll put him there. I think he's cooler. Golden Freddy. Now, here's why I'm putting him in A tier. The design looks pretty average, to be honest, but the Easter egg there. Like, no one expected this character to be here. Like, you had your 4 characters, a 5th extra one no one knew about. And to me, that is very interesting. And didn't he make your game crash if he got you? Which is also quite interesting, although very annoying. Puppet. A tier. And just really because of, you know, how interesting the mystery box mechanic is. Yeah. Mystery box is a very interesting mechanic. Prevents you from hiding out in that mask and flashing your flashlight all the time. You actually have to, you know, use the cameras and stuff. It's very interesting. Springtrap. Very important story with an actually really cool design. Didn't really give him the love he deserved when I first found him out. Very important in terms of story, very good design, and overall only having one threat, main threat, in FNAF 3 was a very interesting design choice, so I'm putting him in S tier. Might seem ambitious, or not ambitious, but yeah, I don't know. Freddy, Soul of a Dead Child, pretty average gameplay. But to be fair, was this first game. What are you gonna expect? B tier. Phantom Freddy. You know what? Oh, that's Phantom BB. Phantom Freddy. This is a tough choice. I think C tier, because they didn't really function much. Don't really like any of the Phantom animatronics. An interesting design, I think will put him better than them, but I don't know what's going on. But yeah. Phantom BB, very much the same case. Looks like a watermelon though. Which I guess I should put him there. Dope design. Phantom Chica. Not very cool, I will say. And I don't think the Phantom... God damn it, bro. Don't think Phantom Puppet was a big, you know, interesting character or an Easter egg. But I'll put him better than Phantom Chica. Phantom Foxy. Phantom Mangle. Didn't know this character existed. But, overall, a really cool looking design, though. Phantom Foxy also has a really cool looking design, actually. Yeah. Nightmare Freddy. Not even like a normal character, because of Freddles. I think I'll put him in A tier. You know? Phantom Bonnie, Phantom Chica, I think I'll go on the top of B tier. Yeah. Just because they look fairly similar. Well, not fairly similar. They play fairly similar. Almost the exact same, actually. And yeah. Nightmare Foxy. Sorry if I called any of the Nightmare characters Phantom. Looks really terrifying, really good looking design, and a very fun gameplay element, I will say. Keeps you from checking those doors all the time. Bonnie, I think, is there. Simple. I think I'll move out there. Nightmare Fredbear. Hear me out. Cool design. Semi-expected. Wasn't too like, oh yeah, blah blah blah, you know. Was expected, but looks really good. It's kind of like an enhancement of Nightmare Freddy in a way. Nightmare though. Ooh, that's a tough one. Not very important in terms of story, I will say. But I think the design brings him up. Just the black colouring instead of the gold looks a lot more intimidating. And the fact that he's see-through, I believe. I don't know. Haven't touched Matchpat in a while in terms of FNAF. There's a lot. What was his name? Something trap. Not very important as in terms of story as the Halloween thing, but an interesting mechanic and design, so I think about there. Actually, wasn't he? Yeah, I don't know. Haven't really looked that into the thing. Not very important into story, but definitely they do look a lot better than the Nightmare animatronics, just because it looks so much cooler. Nightmare Mangle. Mangle. Also looks really cool compared to Foxy as well. They look very similar as they do, but looks very cool with the colouring. Nightmare, not very scary, but an interesting character nonetheless. Nightmare BB. Were you even in the original game? You don't look that scary. Poor BB, he's just kept on getting into the C tier, bro. Old Man Conway? I don't know his name. Pretty lame character, to be honest. A fun little Easter egg thing, but a pretty lame character. And doesn't really have any importance to the story. Keep in mind, I haven't seen some of these characters in years, so you have to understand that. Were you even in the actual games? Were you just in FNAF World? Endo. Baby Endo. No importance whatsoever. Chica. Yeah, there we go. This guy. Not very important, not very cool design. I forgot what he did in Ultimate Custom Night, and I don't really care, I don't think. Baby. I think I'll put her there. Very important, actually, in terms of story. Design is interesting. Definitely a fresh take for her at the time. Bellora, don't think she was as important, but still an interesting design for the time. Works with the theme well. Funtime Foxy, interesting gameplay mechanic, just like Bellora. Although it looks a little better, in my opinion. Funtime Freddy. Honestly, doesn't look as good as the other Funtime animatronics, and it's just not as interesting. I think we'll put him there because he's a little bit more interesting that they made Bonnie a puppet, but yeah. Ennard, very important to the story from what I remember, but very interesting, you know. Keep in mind, a lot of this is heavily influenced by my personal opinions, so just keep that in mind. D-tier. Stole your batteries, I believe, or stole your power, and no importance to the story. D-tier clogged up your screen, making it more difficult, and doesn't really have that much to do with the story. Lolbit. The only thing Lolbit's going for him is that cool alternate design of Funtime Foxy. But overall, pretty average. Foxy looks better than all the other originals, but still not that interesting. Or was this the lady, the guy who stole your... But I don't know, they're not very memorable. Funtime Endo. Don't remember, that much. And the female Bonnie, you just had to boop them. In UCN even, I don't even think it was normal thing. Interesting gameplay mechanic, top of D tier. Still not very good. Trash in the gang. I think we all know. Yep. If you really want to know, I'd seriously put them in somewhere around B tier. Lefty. You booped his nose. Oh, not Lefty. That guy. The guy I forgot the name of. Interesting design of being like a small Funtime Freddy. I think he's better than Bonnie, Funtime Bonnie, but eh. This character, the rejects, middle of C tier, somewhere like that. I think it's fair. Mr. Hippo, just because of the cheek Scott had to make him have those funny dialogues and the lasting forever, and even the way he teased MatPat, just saying, you shouldn't drive yourself to notice every single detail having meaning, else you'll just drive yourself crazy. I think that's pretty funny. And yeah. Patch Pig or whatever. Not a very fun design, or not a very good design in my opinion. Definitely fits what they do well. This guy. Yes. Him. The elephant. Orville, whatever. Not very interesting. Same as all the other reject guys, or whatever they're called. Phantom... Oh, not Phantom. Withered Golden Freddy. I'd say right about there. In my opinion. Interesting design choice for him, but still. The Rockstar animatronics. Again, not really much of an interesting character design. Funtime Foxy was... well, not Funtime Foxy, but like Rockstar Foxy was good, and UCN provided you some nice help. Music Man was an interesting gimmick in the fact that you had to make a lot less noise, you know? Chip. Annoying. Didn't really serve much of a purpose. Didn't really do anything, really. Funtime Chica. Very not important to the story. Interesting design though, but yeah. I'm not that interested. Molten Freddy. Interesting design, very reminiscent of the Nightmare designs. Very important to the story. I think he's there. And his place there. Afton. Very important to the story, although his bulging head makes him look less cool than Springtrap. Nightmare, or Scrap Baby, or whatever. Also fairly important, but not really interested. Yeah. Lefty. Not quite sure how I remember this character, but B tier. Yeah. Phone guy. Ooh. Okay, all jokes aside, was a nice throwback actually, but that's the only reason he's making into high A tier. Very nice throwback to the original games. The fact that it was just all the voice lines from the older games. Also, did you know in UCN, if you select only like the animatronics from FNAF 3, Springtrap, the Phantom animatronics, you actually go into a different office, which is one of the selectable offices, but isn't as cool. Well, is that? You go on. I don't know. I'm stupid. Do I need to explain? Shadow Bonnie. Very nice Easter egg, actually. Put him right up there. Very forgettable character, but a very nice Easter egg. What the hell did Shadow Freddy do? Was he just another Shadow Bonnie? I don't know. There. He goes there. Now, Old Man Conway or whatever. Now, very important to the story. Interesting design. Even more important to the story. I'd put him with the Springtraps. Very interesting character. Scott, you know, in respect. It's a shame what happened to him, in my opinion. My opinion. Mine. Not yours. My opinion. I think he was innocent. Go watch MatPat's video, or whatever, explaining, trying to defend Scott. If you don't know what happened, blah blah blah, politics. I don't like politics, but still. Chipper. I'm gonna leave you there, because I don't think you count as a FNAF character. Was he in, like, what, FNAF World? Yeah, very... I don't like the toy animatronics. They're not that cool. I guess I'll put them there. There we go. Yeah, this is my list. Review it carefully. Do whatever. Yeah. I hope you enjoyed. I know I did. Thank you for watching. If you did make it this far, because I know it's a long video. Like bloody 19 minutes long. If anyone got here, thank you for watching. I appreciate it, because you actually took the effort to finally watch my content. Anyway, bye.